Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Today we're diving deep into the high-stakes drama unfolding in General Hospital, the explosive turn of events where Carly Spencer is moving into full revenge mode against Jack Brennan, and her unexpected visit to Valentin Cassidy may tip the scales in a way no one saw coming. What's truly at stake? How far will Carly go? And what does Valentin gain from this alliance? Let's unpack the plot, the motivations, and the potential fallout for everyone involved. It all begins with Carly's discovery of betrayal. Carly has long been a fiercely protective mother, especially toward her daughter Jocelyn. She trusted Jack Brennan, believed his promises when it came to Jocelyn's safety and his relationship with her. But the revelation that Brennan recruited Jocelyn into the WSB and concealed it from Carly shook the foundation of their relationship. In recent episodes, Carly finally learned the truth, either from Jason Morgan or through connections she trusted, and confronted the realization that she had been kept in the dark. The show released previews of Carly requesting a fake identity and a background digital trail from Damian Spinelli, clearly signaling she's moving into stealth mode. So now, Carly isn't just angry, she's scheming. And the place where she points her anger? Brennan. Why? Because previously, Brennan lied to her about Jocelyn's involvement and the danger she was in. He downplayed it, evaded her questions, and assumed Carly would simply trust him. Instead, Carly's wrath has been quietly building. She demands accountability. She demands truth. And when none is forthcoming, retaliation becomes her next move. Headlines for the week suggest Carly is preparing to cut loose, not just verbally, but strategically. Next, the wrinkle that makes this storyline far more compelling, the surprise visit to Valentin Cassidy. Brennan has been thumbing his nose at Valentin for some time. Valentin, imprisoned in Steinmauer, Switzerland, is a dangerous player, a Cassidy with deep grudges, and now a man with nothing to lose. When Carly appears as a visitor in disguise, with a new identity forged by Spinelli, it is not just a visit, it is a power move. Let's pause and consider the key players and motivators. A mother, a former mob queen, a survivor of countless plots and betrayals. Now she's pivoting into reverse gear. Instead of defending, she's attacking. Her daughter's safety is at risk. Her trust has been betrayed. From Carly's vantage, cooperation with Brennan is no longer viable. She needs leverage, she needs allies, and she's willing to get them. The covert operative, the man who recruited Jocelyn into the WSB, the man whose intentions she believed. Yet for all his skill, he underestimated Carly's capacity for vengeance. Brennan assumed Carly would remain placid, would trust him, would let him handle things. Instead, he unleashed a ticking time bomb. The question now: how will Brennan respond when he realizes the tables are turning? Locked up, powerful in reputation and network even behind bars, and uniquely motivated by resentment towards Brennan. Valentin's been betrayed, deceived, shut out. A partnership with Carly gives him a chance not just at spite but at victory. He leans into the fact that Brennan's operations endangered his daughter Charlotte and long ago crossed lines with Valentin's family. Now, sitting in Steinmauer, Valentin is being visited by a mystery woman. The wig, the cover identity, all pointing to Carly. Now, the mechanics of the visit. According to the spoilers, the mystery woman is likely Carly in disguise, wearing a dark wig to avoid detection, using a fabricated passport and digital history provided by Spinelli. She enters Steinmauer, visits Valentin, and presents a proposition. Join forces with me. I'll get you out of this, or cause enough chaos that Brennan's world collapses. In return, I want your knowledge, from the Cassidy network, from past WSB operations, from the secrets Brennan has buried. It's a bold mission. This scenario is rich. Imagine the crossroads of vengeance meeting opportunity. Carly smart, cunning, but emotional. Valentin, calculating, resourceful, but trapped. Together, unpredictable. For Carly's part, she must navigate the moral cost. Aligning with Valentin may mean dirty deals, collateral damage. For Valentin's part, he needs leverage, freedom, or a win. This is no casual alliance. This is war. Carly wants to bring down Brennan's credibility, his authority, his hold on Jocelyn. She wants him accountable. And ideally, she wants Jocelyn safe and out of the WSB. Even though Jocelyn has embraced her WSB role, Carly may not accept it. She sees danger, secrecy, covert operations, and doesn't like them. She wants her daughter back, safe, maybe out of the spy life. Brennan doesn't quite realize the network Valentin has. Carly tapping that gives her an edge. Beyond personal revenge, Carly's move signals a broader shift in alliances. When the mother of Jocelyn teams with a Cassadine to take down a WSB operative, tidbits of the town change. All of this means Brennan suddenly has to rethink everything. He believed he was controlling the narrative. Now he may be reacting. And in Soaptown, reacting equals flailing. For Jocelyn, this is a crisis zone. She may feel the pull of duty or the pull of family. Her mother basically stepping into the shadows for her sake changes the equation. Think about the emotional underpinnings. Carly has always prioritized her kids, Michael, Jocelyn, and yes, sometimes made questionable decisions. But this time she isn't just defending. They're crossing the line. She's choosing offense. That evolution tells us something. Carly has reached a limit. She no longer trusts the system, no longer trusts Brennan, no longer believes passivity will keep her daughter safe. That moment of decision is key. We're witnessing Carly redefine her boundaries. Let's forecast how this might play out, scene by scene. Picture the visit at Steinmauer. The camera dims. Carly enters under a false name. Valentin watches her, surprised. She lays out what she knows. Brennan recruited Jocelyn, he lied. She demands Valentin's cooperation. He smirks. He knows Brennan's secrets are deep, lethal. Maybe he asks what's in it for him. Carly may promise freedom, leverage, Charlotte's safety, or maybe she just promises chaos to Brennan's life. A handshake in darkness, literally and figuratively. They form a pact. Back in Port Charles, fades. Brennan meets Jocelyn. Doesn't know the storm is gathering. Carly is pulling strings. Spinelli is coding, forging records, making sure the identity holds. Meanwhile, Valentin may leak something to an old Cassadine contact, something that puts Brennan on edge. Maybe a file on the WSB operation. Maybe evidence of a past betrayal. The tension builds. Carly then uses her new identity in town, making calls, meeting informants, staking out Brennan's routines, and all the while, Brennan's confidence begins to slip. He senses something's off. Someone is watching, someone is maneuvering. He brushes it aside, until the evidence hits him. There's a trace of Valentin's network in his world. At the climax of this arc, which may span episodes, the confrontation, Carly confronts Brennan. Publicly? Or behind closed doors? Perhaps she presents proof of his lies. Maybe a scrap of data. Maybe an ally turned witness. She delivers a twofold blow, exposing his deception about Jocelyn and leveraging his past work with Valentin. Brennan realizes he miscalculated. His relationship with Carly becomes untenable, his position with Jocelyn is compromised, and his power within the WSB is threatened. And behind the scenes, Valentin collects power. The Cassadine family, often in the shadows, gains ascendancy. Valentin wins a measure of revenge for his own grievances. The ripple effect across Port Charles is enormous. Trust shattered, alliances broken, old loyalties questioned. Beyond that immediate arc, there are long-term consequences. For one, Jocelyn's agency. She may choose her mother or choose the WSB, or try to reconcile both, which is a dramatic impossibility. Secondly, Carly's legacy. When she aligns with a man like Valentin, we may see a darker side of Carly, one that uses espionage, deception, and questionable morality. That complicates her persona. But in soaps, complexity is gold. Thirdly, Brennan's future. He built his career on control, on secrecy, on manipulating others. If that collapses, his next step might be out of Port Charles or into the darker side of WSB retaliation. Let's examine possible obstacles. Carly's fake identity. How sustainable can it be? In a town like Port Charles, secrets surface. If her cover is blown, she risks legal trouble, betrayal by Spinelli, or exposure by Brennan. Valentin's motives. He isn't a saint. He could double-cross Carly or demand more than she's willing to give. The alliance might fracture. Brennan's countermove. He could turn the tables by targeting Jocelyn, making her the pawn. He could attempt to expose Carly's alliance with Valentin, painting her as the real threat. Collateral damage. Port Charles is about family, chaos, and emotional wreckage. In this war, innocence could suffer. From a storytelling perspective, this arc delivers on many classic soap opera themes: revenge, secret identities, parent-child conflict, forbidden alliances, and shifting power. It also elevates the stakes. It's not just A for the viewer, the tension is palpable. You're rooting for Carly, yes, but you're also asking, is she going too far? Will she become the thing she hates? The moral ambiguity makes this storyline compelling. Let's pull on some threads. Carly has always been tied to the Corinthos legacy, mob world, and protecting her children at all cost. Her move to recruit help like Valentin shows she's willing to step outside her comfort zone. Meanwhile, Brennan's facade cracks. He believed he had everything under control. Now the ground beneath him shakes. Valentin, for his part, gets a moment in the spotlight. His time in prison isn't just a plot device. It cements his outsider status, the person wronged, underestimated. And now he holds cards. What's next for the other characters? While Carly, Brennan, and Valentin take center stage, Jocelyn and Jason cannot be overlooked. Jason may learn about the visit, question Carly's judgment. Jocelyn may sense the crosswinds and respond defensively. And the WSB may fire back, pulling new players into the conflict. The ripple effect widens. Now, if we imagine the visual montage for your video, close-ups of Carly in determination, preview promos of the Steinmauer visit, glimpses of Brennan's composed facade, Valentin behind bars, audio overlays of tension. At this moment, viewers are in for a ride. Let's talk about the emotional beats you'll want your voiceover to hit. The shock. Carly discovering the extent of Brennan's deception. Finally, let's wrap with big questions to leave viewers hanging. Will Carly succeed in taking down Brennan? Will working with Valentin cost her more than she's willing to pay? Is Jocelyn safe, or is she just a pawn in a larger game? And when it's all over, how will Carly come out? Hero? Villain? Something in between? That's the arc we're charting today. The revenge is real, the alliance is unexpected, and the stakes higher than ever. Tune in, buckle up, because in Port Charles, nothing is ever simple, and no one emerges unscathed. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for all of your updates.